Well, hello everybody, welcome back to T-Box Media. The Disc Golf Tour goes to Rotorua and we're here at the 2023 Makaripi Championship presented by RPM Discs. I'm Jack Brennan and with me in the commentary is Anthony Rodgers.
Kia ora. How's it?
Good mate, good. Really stoked to be on this one and look at the card here. Amazing feature card. We've got Simon Feasey presenting RPM Discs, or owner and founder of RPM Discs, sorry.
Paula Wilson, you know, she's been a stalwart for RPM Discs for a long time. Always good to see her on coverage.
And coming up from MA1, Josh Love-Parata, representing Winnow. Four wins. And
obviously.
And obviously the Park Rangers,
yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And one of our fan favorites as well, Dave Bell, up from Wellington. Look at that glorious beard on him. Throwing down the sponsorship from Garage Project. We all know him from his tasty beverages he brings to most of the events.
Yeah, Dave's such a good guy to play with.
Hole 1, par 4, 132. Yeah, it gets hit a couple times per, but I think, you know, right out of the gate, everybody's just gonna be looking to throw a flat to hyzer shot, get themselves up to the corner where they can see the basket, and yeah, see if they can't make it a simple upshot for an easy birdie. Looks like Simon cuts that one off there. Not enough warming up, perhaps.
There we go. That's where you want to land. Somewhere right at that corner. To be honest, anywhere through that gap, you give yourself a look for the pitch around the corner for the look at the birdie 3.
I happened to be on Josh's bag today as well, so we'll have a little insider knowledge on what he was doing there. He just rocked a mid right off the bat.
Anthony Rodgers, the bag man of the tournament.
Hey mate, when you're when you've been out for as long as I have with injury, you're just itching to be a part of the game in any way, shape, or form. So
I think that's something most disc golfers can relate to, is just wanting to be out there on the course in the sunshine and just being part of it.
Yeah, we got a beautiful weekend for it. Unfortunately, Dave just cut that one off into the shoal. Have a hard up and down from there.
Whoa, the flare skip.
Bit of a Qatari skip off of that first side.
Is this a glitch in Josh's hand? The glitch.
He's trying to float one in there.
Yeah. Dave playing a bit of army golf.
Better be careful if someone would mistake him for a Sasquatch in the redwoods, eh?
So this is Paula's 3rd shot, I believe, yeah? Looking to get up and down.
And thud of the tree.
Those Guardians have stopped many discs that come through. I'm sure she's not the only one that's hit that one. Just a bit errant there from Josh. I know he likes to put up some pretty good circle 2 looks, so he'll be looking to get that one on a bit closer next time.
Yeah, first hole, mate. Just really trying to get the jitters out on coverage and all that jazz. As you can tell, Simon, I don't know how many putts he did to warm up, but
maybe 1 or 2 more next time. Nice.
And even though it was for a bogey, it was a great putt from Dave. You know, he's only really played a few tournaments in the last couple of years.
I think Josh will want that one back.
Yeah. Not how you want to start, but Another
Wow.
FSI, yeah.
Wow.
He's got a great smile on his face, though. You know.
I honestly did not know that happened like that. Wow.
Yeah. Quite a few bogeys to start it off.
I think Josh just said it all there, bugger.
Mm.
Oh, wow. So here we are, hole 2. Straight shot, 86 meters. It feels like it plays a lot longer than 86 with the low ceiling. What you want to do is punch something straight, maybe about 70 meters here. At the end, then you want to finish with a hyzer. If your hyzer is somewhere about 10 to 15 meters down the tunnel, it will probably give you a circle's edge look at the pin. Big mistake is cutting it off early and finishing hard left.
Yeah, I think Pekka Pekka was the go on the day. This mint run tends to hook up a little faster, but saw I just pull over on that one. It was a great release from Paula. Just a lack of a little bit of hyzer. It looks like a late release from Josh there.
As he gets lucky.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was great height to be able to make the gap, and but yeah, he's going to be behind that tree, and he's not going to like his second there either. Smart play from Josh. Just get himself back to the fairway. Not try and do something too crazy.
Good up from Simon there.
Funny, I don't know if you can quite see it there. We'll see it on the putt, but happens to actually be another disc from another competitor laid underneath the basket.
Really?
Not to be foreshadowed there, or overshadowed, should I say. Dave Bell with just an awesome upshot.
Come on.
Oh, so close from ringing that in from 30 out. And he gets the replay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this would probably have to be one of T-Box's versions of Nomads, I guess. But it was a great run.
Paula just laying up there. Now she's got a bit of a tester putt. Very nice. Good.
Simon's making mention of the MVP disc underneath the basket. We did get it back to its owner though.
Very good. MVP making a few strides lately. Here we go. Hole 3. Once again, straight tunnel shot. What you want to do is obviously not hit any of the guardian trees and just go straight down the tunnel. You want to get a disc that finishes a little bit from the left to the right and then finishes in with a bit of a hyzer, whether that be a turnover shot or a bit of a flip up. The pin is guarded just behind the bush here, so I think anything, if you crash the bush or even if you just hit one of the trees long, you'll be looking pretty good. Simon calling for it to flip there.
He's got a little bit of a backdoor look there. You can just get past that last tree. Dave actually has... Simon could just really do our commentary job for us if he'd like to.
So none of the players really actually hitting the gap right now. Our feature card is struggling a bit, Anthony.
Hey mate, it's early morning on the first round. But yes, somebody should go hug a tree for some.
I think it's that kind of course that you can be off by a little bit some days and it can just harness you and you can be just in the rough playing army golf all day, or you could hit a tree and get through.
For me, playing this course, it was always I'd take a little less disc and throw it on 70% and try and guarantee. Oh, it was a great upshot by Josh there. Well done. Little floaty there by Paula, unfortunately. Probably going to cost her another stroke. Dave's going to come join her, though. Like I said, Si almost got around that tree on the backside there to where he'd have a look back at the basket, but I have to be creative here. I don't know that I heard him call bank shot, but
sneaky look at the basket. When you go down to the putting green, do you ever practice those kind of putts through the trees? Those awkward little hyzer putts or flick shots around the trees?
Oh, unlucky. I necessarily like to put practice straddle putts and knee putts. Quite a bit of that. Probably never practicing any, like, you know, the disc all the way on tilt, what have you. But good pars from Josh and Simon. Unfortunately, the bogey monster's still chomping at Dave and Paula. Oh, the double.
Very risky tap in there.
Hole 4, par 3, 126. It's quite reachable at 126, but you just have to get something that doesn't finish too hard left. So you want to be able to throw something high speed, but yet just get it to go straight.
Throw straight, straight, and straight again. It's easiest shot in disc golf, right?
Yeah.
Just 120 meters straight.
Yeah, nah. This is one of Simon's new runs of XGs.
Nothing good about that shot.
Oh. You're right, Simon. There was nothing good about that shot.
He made the gap.
Yeah.
I did not make the gap.
I don't know if that's a grace or a rive, but Josh has really got one of the best MA1 forehands in the game at the moment. Just seems effortless, right?
Josh has got 130, 140 on forehand. One of the best forehands in New Zealand, in my opinion.
Way to hit the gap, Paula.
So you being on the bag, are you sort of talking to the other players or giving them any advice, or what are you saying there?
Yeah, I'm just really participating in the card, just being around for the walk. You know, Josh, when he wants information, I'll hand it to him. Trying not to be too much in his ear. We'll have a little yawn about a hole a little later in the card or whatnot, which, you know, we went back and forth on something, and we probably could have taken a bit more time to really find out what he felt. But at this moment, he's just doing his thing, and if I have any insight based on playing the hole previous.
Big putt from Dave. Edge of circle?
There's that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to T-Bucks Media if you haven't already. Great coverage coming. A few more.
Awesome too from Josh.
Few more coverages coming in the short order from Paul and T-Bucks Media, so make sure you like and subscribe.
And just while Paula taps this putt in, I just want to draw a little bit of attention to some of the features that Paul from T-Box Media's got going on. He's got obviously the scorecard down the bottom. He's got all his advertising. He's got his catch cam going. He's every time he puts out a new video, he's really just trying to make it better and better and better, and it really is just getting better. So I think, in my opinion, he's doing great things for disc golf in New Zealand, and it sort of just makes more sponsors want to come on board, and I think it's just a great thing.
Certainly. Hole 5 here, par 4, 150 meters. Yeah, our first sort of 2 meter shot, two shot hole. that's got a good distance on it. So trying to get around the corner, and then try and make. You got to hit a decent sized hyzer right off the tee here. Bit of a blind corner, and then hyzer to where you can see the basket for your upshot.
Josh going low and skip.
Perfect.
Great shot, Josh.
That'll give him a really good look for his upshot. There is the Mando tree on the left, which just brings that little bit of doubt into the players' minds when they throw.
You've also got hole 1 just there on the left as well, so sometimes you got a little of that in your mind. Good pull by Dave. Makes the gap himself.
Really, we're just trying to tell you how difficult a hyzer is to throw. just throw the hyzer like you throw in the field every time you practice, really, and you'll be fine. Great shot from Paula there.
Yeah, quite a few taking the low route. Most folks tend to try and get as high as possible on this one, but Simon being smart and just getting himself around the corner since he didn't hit it the way he wanted to on the front.
Dave being very aggressive, going deep and not quite making the corner. Josh calling for it to get down.
Just inside circle, I reckon. Maybe 9 meters.
I mean, on this course, you take 9-10 meter putts for birdie, don't you?
Yeah, as long as you don't have foliage in your way, you take it all day for sure.
As long as it's for birdie, I'm thinking it's a win.
Yeah. Paula making her way up the fairway. As I remember, that it was a hard route to go. He took the path less traveled there.
I did not even see that being a line. I suppose this is what the course makes you throw. It makes you throw things that you wouldn't normally throw. Trying to hit tight gaps, and that's where your mistakes come, and bogeys come from there.
Good bid by Paula there. A bit of fireworks here.
Wow. How'd you know that?
Just
Dave,
spectator knowledge, I guess. Yeah.
running that one in.
Yeah, no, he's hit a couple now.
Oh, way to go, Josh. 2 in a row. This is where the
go.
round starts for the guys. Back to even. Always feels nice when you're hitting those circle edge putts. You feel like you can, you don't have to put the disc close to score.
Speaking of scoring, unfortunately Simon's not going well in this first round.
It's the second putt he's hit low.
Yeah, don't know whether or not it's a preparation or he is TDing the event itself, so
Yeah.
that can be very difficult to have to TD the event and play it.
Okay, here we go. There's a hole 6, 75 meters. So on this one here, you want to push straight down through the gap. The camera is going to show you this really tight line. However, I prefer to go out left and on a forehand and pick something that hyzes up towards the basket. That group of trees that you see just towards the left of the basket, anything past there, and you give yourself a inside circle putt. So.
Surprise, surprise, goes to the forehand there, but just
slowed
leaks
that
a
one off a
little
bit.
high, hey.
Dave with the roller play. Wow, if that didn't hit the bump, I would love to see where that ended up.
Even for him to get it to turn that early is good work.
Simon trying the really tight inside line.
I think that he's really trying to limit his pitch count, especially on his forehands. So I think he tried to go the more advanced backhand route there. Paula gets all the way through. Overall, pretty good upshot from Dave there.
Yeah, you're not too unhappy about taking a 3 on this hole. I mean, it's quite a tight shot to get, and as long as you just don't walk away with a bogey, I think you're not unhappy. Word is that you might know someone who's aced this in previous years gone past.
Yeah, no, I've hit it on the full once, and then
on the full,
and then on a forehand line, and then had one dropped in for a one from a spectator who was walking by last year in the tournament. So we ended up taking my putt from where it was, but. And again,
good on you,
it
Dave.
must be the great karma laden from beer that Dave is on one.
Our feature card really starting to hit their putts now.
Good old Takapoo putt. Simon's always got a story to tell.
Yeah, he's got something to say.
And it's great to be on a card with. And Yvette Feasey on the walk as well. All right, hole 7, 106 meters. Again, the preferred route I would say would be a forehand if you've got it, straight down the pipe. Literally try not to fade at all until you get out the gap. I've seen rollers work here quite a bit as well. You really just want to end left. You don't want to be right in those shadows at all. And like a charm, Josh smokes it.
Yep. If there's a forehand hole and Josh Love-Parata is throwing it, I think
he's gonna go right, eh?
It's got some chance of going right.
Yeah, Dave's gonna be in the shadows over there. He's not gonna like it.
Yeah, I think the real big mistake on this one is finishing hard right. If anything, you want to hyzer out to the left side so it just opens the angle up a little bit into the pin. Saying that, I finished on the right, so do as I say.
Yeah.
Not as I do.
Yeah. But again, even this for Paula, she'll have a better looking angle, even being short.
Agreed.
At her second shot than Dave's going to have here.
Dave is in jail. Wow.
Again,
wow.
Able to lay one down pretty rapid.
Dave, really surprising us here. Dave, all the way from, what is he playing?
Wellington, yeah. He's been shown some skills there, that's for certain. Really hitting his straps.
Sorry to make you walk so fast.
And he always just seems to bring Garage Project along with him, so just... I love having Dave at tournaments. It just makes
even if he didn't bring the beer, I'd still love having Dave at tournaments. But yes, it is a great amenity.
Yeah, of course.
So our pitch count for Simon's forehands. We got another one.
Yeah. Simon was just carrying a little bit of a niggle into the into this round, and yeah, really like Anthony was saying, just trying to limit his forehands through the round. So you're having a word to Josh over there?
I think I'm just congratulating him on an amazing drive, because I don't think he even thought he was this close. We had a chat about his putt earlier as well. We were talking about the height, and he said he actually been practicing this week because these baskets are a little softer and tend to spit. He didn't want to putt with as much verve and wanted to have a bit more loft on his putt. So looks like it's working.
Interesting, yeah. Changing your putt depending on the circumstance, and
hey, just because he plays MA1 doesn't mean he's not thinking about all the things that go into being a better player.
Josh plays MA1, but realistically, we know it's only a matter of time before the young man steps up MPO. Hole 8, here we go, par 3, 86 meters down this super tight tunnel. You've got the left gap or the right gap. Basically, pick your gap, throw something straight, and then finish on a hyzer. The basket says 86, but I honestly feel like it's a little bit shorter. You basically just want to hit the gap and then finish left.
I think most folks are throwing something like a Kia zone. Josh is probably throwing a jawbreaker zone here.
Probably not a great spot for that.
Simon going right gap. But they're a little bit too much hyzer there.
Unfortunately, yeah, just a little bit off today.
He's releasing a lot on hyzer, I'm seeing, in this round.
Speaking of hyzers, another one from Dave.
Paula, ready to show the boys up. Ooh. And she gets a deep way through that tree, so yeah, she'll have quite an easy upshot, I think.
And Dave's showing his forehand prowess yet again. So Paula had to think about this lie for quite a bit, just as to whether or not she wanted to be on the left or right hand side of it. Picked the left. Unfortunately, hits a little early. Simon just popping the Takapoo.
And Josh with a look.
Ooh, pole toucher. Just a smart layup from Paula.
Ooh. Even Dave couldn't make that sneaky one through the trees.
It had to do some acrobatics there, though. A little bit of disc golf yoga.
He loves that kind of play. That's Dave Bell all the way.
This will tap in and take us to hole 9. Again, as he taps in, just want to give Dave one more kudos. Just has been an awesome ambassador, coming in and helping sponsor quite a few events, you know, in his first couple of years of the game. So thanks again to Dave and Garage Project for all they do.
Hole 9, 85 meters. Once again, throw straight, throw straight, throw straight. Don't hit any trees, and just throw straight. Right at the pin. That's all there is to it. Straightest disc.
I think Josh is throwing a buzz here. Just a little too stable. He'll have a look out the back there, but it's kind of in jail. Pretty sure Simon's throwing a Katuku. I guess one of the Feldberg versions, but I think it came out of his hand on hyzer yet again. And Paul's been leaning on this Pekka Pekka all day. It's a beautiful, beautiful stamp on it.
Oh. That's it.
That'll show
Showing
you why.
the boys the way.
If you don't got a Pekka Pekka, get yourself one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great disc.
Yeah, RPM very well represented on this feature card. 2 players from it. Park Rangers also very well represented.
Oh,
Simon.
great bid from Simon. I think he just wants to see one go in, you know. And a little more height and that would have gone, but oh, check him out. Just having a good time.
Simon's struggling here a little bit. When is the last time Simon Feasey played 9 holes of golf without a birdie?
No time I've ever played him with him, that's for sure.
Awesome, Paula. Way
Great
to play.
birdie, way to show the boys up.
Good birdie. Through this whole weekend, I never two'd that hole. So awesome, Paula. Good job.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, on a course like this, it's a basic musket, really, honestly. But well, that'll do it for us for the first 9 here. Got our front 9 results. Josh coming in at -1, our only player under par at the moment with 3 birdies. Simon will look to turn it around, and Dave Bell.
He can get on a heater anytime. Simon can, can't he?
Yeah,
really, yeah.
And Paula just having a great time. Thanks for joining us here on the front. We'll see you on the back.